Hey V Team, thanks for joining us for Up to Speed Live. I hope you're having a great week so far. And for those in the U.S., I hope you had a restful, long weekend where we celebrated Memorial Day to remember those who have died in service to our country. Hopefully you've had a chance to read some of the comments on VZ Web, where V-Teamers have been paying tribute to fallen heroes with photos, memories, and acknowledgement of their sacrifice. Check out the link in our story to read the article and comments. Now, jumping into some news, I want to start with Verizon Consumer Group news that you may have read in an email from Sampath last Wednesday, in which he unveiled VCG's new Blueprint for Growth, the plan to reignite growth as the #1 carrier in the country. Sampath explained that the plan is focused on how we drive sales across every channel, taking ownership of the end-to-end customer experience, maximize our marketing, and invest in our people. To bring that plan to life, a new organizational structure will be implemented on July 5th, including a 6-market structure to enable increased investment in our front lines, empowerment of local leaders, more resources for local marketing and on-the-ground activations, and a stronger sense of community. 6 market presidents and vice presidents will oversee the markets and report to a chief sales officer, which is one of the new roles introduced last week. Kelly Kurtzman will serve as acting chief sales officer until the role is filled. Sampath also introduced a new chief customer experience officer role, which will be held by Brian Higgins. For a detailed look at the organizational structure, be sure to check your inbox for Sampath's email. Now, moving on to other news, we are less than a week away from World Environment Day, and today we're learning more about how Verizon connects with groups looking to keep the environment top of mind and move the needle on climate protection. Here's Andy with more from San Diego.
We're with Electra here from Tree San Diego. It's so good to be with you. Tell us what Tree San Diego is all about.
Tree San Diego is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the quality and density of expanding our urban forests.
And it's all about more trees in more places.
Definitely. I think partnerships like the ones we have with Verizon and others, we are going to look to expand into multiple thousands of trees in urban areas to bring those benefits, shading benefits, cooling benefits of trees to everybody.
All right, we're here with Serge from Wild Coast. Thanks so much for being with us. Tell us about Wild Coast's mission.
Wild Coast is an international conservation team that conserves coastal and marine ecosystems and addresses climate change through natural solutions. Basically, we help preserve some of the most beautiful and ecologically important coastal and ocean places on the planet.
You've got the U.S., you've got Mexico, and Wild Coast is able to work with both of those agencies.
On the U.S.-Mexico border, we have a binational river, the Tijuana River, and unfortunately, Tijuana, they don't have a lot of trash pickup, and so a lot of that trash washes into the river and into the ocean. So Wild Coast has built what's called a trash retention boom or basin. It's like a big net that captures the trash, and we work with local people in these communities to help recycle that and create jobs and protect the environment. So it's a big win-win for everyone.
We're here with Bethany, a volunteer for Surfrider, and you are actually part of the Clean Border Water Now group. What's going on in this water? What's happening?
When the sewage gets into the water and we swim in it along with the chemicals, that's when we end up with people with respiratory illnesses, ear infections, skin rashes, all kinds of things like that. And it becomes a problem not only for people who recreate, but we have Border Patrol, we have other law enforcement, fire, police that have to get in that water to rescue.
Right, and that's an obligation for these men and women to get in these waters.
And with climate change, it's gonna just increase the impact.
Little by little, step by step.
Right.
It's very much in line with the way that we run to a crisis, as you are with Surfrider.
We are working really hard to combat this issue, and we love that Verizon wants to help us make an impact.
When we bring people together to save our coast and ocean and our wildlife, it just produces a lot of happiness, improves the quality of our lives, but also gives people really concrete things they can do to make a difference, and that's more important than ever.
All All right, really great work. Thanks, Andy. And for more on how we continue to make a difference, check out today's story. Now, team, you might be wondering, what can I do to make a difference for our environment? Well, the Verizon Green Team is encouraging us to celebrate World Environment Day through the Million Trees Challenge. We're aiming to plant 1 million trees, and we invite all V-Teamers to join us in this effort. V-Teamers can earn trees planted through their participation in various activities like our science-based targets quiz, where 30 trees will be planted per quiz participant. You have from now until June 9th to make a difference and get some trees planted. You can find the link to this and other activities in the Million Trees Challenge story on the Sustainability newsfeed. And speaking of the environment, hurricane season is fast approaching. But as always, our network teams are working around the clock to ensure our people and assets are ready to be deployed at the drop of a hat to assist with rapid recovery efforts and to ensure people stay connected when it matters most. Verizon maintains a fleet of over 500 portable assets, including fully functional generator-powered cell sites that can replace or enhance network coverage and capacity in a given area, as well as drones in a fixed-wing aircraft. But that's not all. Verizon boasts an industry-leading 200 satellite-based portable network assets. These satellite assets provide an alternate way to connect cell sites to the rest of the network in the event that a fiber cable is lost due to commercial power outages or physical damage. V-Team, if you'd like to learn more about Verizon's priorities in recovery, fleet vehicles, first responder services, and more, just head over to today's story. And now moving on to some exciting Verizon Business news. Team, on June 7th, Verizon Business is taking its 5G innovation sessions to new heights. Quite literally, 1,250 feet up on the 102nd floor of One World Observatory in the World Trade Center. The event will feature presentations, panels, and demonstrations showcasing the power of Verizon 5G for enterprise, mid-market, and frontline customers, partners, media, and analysts. There's an all-star lineup of speakers from Verizon Business, Ericsson, PepsiCo, the National Hockey League, the City of New York, and the National Football League, and maybe a special guest from the New York Giants, someone who won the NFL's Coach of the Year award. That's right, it's Brian Daboll. All right, folks, more to come from that event in the coming weeks. The next stop on the 5G Innovation Sessions Tour will be in August in San Francisco, California. All right, team, I want you to think about how long you've been a V-Teamer. Some of you have been around longer than others, but I think it's safe to say that George Jensen, an equipment installation technician, has most of us beat. George is the most tenured employee here at Verizon and recently celebrated his 60th anniversary. George's journey started with Verizon's predecessor, New England Telephone, in 1963, and from there, George's career grew alongside our networks as he witnessed the evolution of network technology, even playing a role in installing the first fiber optic route around Boston. George's dedication to Verizon and our customers was recognized at a recent town hall in George's hometown of Boston. Let's take a look.
My name's George Jensen. I've worked in Verizon for 60 years, and I'm 79, which I don't like admitting, but I will. And I just enjoy working for this company. It's been great for me and my family.
George, why don't you come up here so people can see you? Today, I had the honor of recognizing our most tenured Verizon employee, George Jensen. And really, we're recognizing George and all the great accomplishments that he's done and what he's done to embrace change throughout the various different predecessing companies that we have here at Verizon. George started here at New England Telephone, 9X, Bell Atlantic, and now, of course, the great Verizon.
I like working with my hands, but the people make all the difference. We have big support from our managers and the crews themselves. It makes a big difference. That's why we're all here so long.
It's just an amazing story. I mean, George has been with our company for 60 years and is still going strong. Has no plans to retire or something. It's just an amazing individual, a V-Teamer that is showing up with a credo every day, thinking about our customers, thinking about doing the right things with the team. Yeah, we should stand up.
Yeah.
We should stand up.
George is amazing, and really, he is a model for everything that I try to do every single day.
I'm really proud of just being here and meeting George today. It's a big day for the company and a big day for George.
The people you work with are what make the difference. We don't do it by ourselves.
Wow, a huge congratulations to you, George. What an achievement and inspiration for all of us. All right, team, before we go, I did see something a little fun on our Inside Verizon social handles, and I want to share a social spotlight. It looks like the career team asked a couple of V-teamers their favorite corporate slang. Let's take a look.
Hey Pina, what's your favorite corporate slang?
Oh, I know this one. It would be, can you see my screen?
Hey Catherine, what's your favorite corporate speak term?
Let's table that one.
Hey Al, what's your favorite corporate slang?
Let's take this offline.
Hey Greg, what's your favorite corporate slang?
If you have the bandwidth, let's leverage that and circle back on it next week.
Hey Grant, what's your favorite corporate slang?
Let's optimize that. Can we optimize that? How about we optimize that?
Hey Heather, what's your favorite corporate speak term?
Let's execute my overarching strategy.
Hey Mike, what's your favorite corporate slang?
Let's not boil the ocean.
Okay, those were some good ones. And you know, I want to know your favorite corporate slang, so let us know in the comments. All right, everyone, with that, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Until next time, you're up to speed.